This is the Satin Lounge with KiaRene, your elite platform for LGBTQ and Indie Entertainment. I didn't just kiss her. I think I did a little more than that. Jen Foster is a part of our soundtrack here. I'm so happy to have our next guest and introduce her to you tonight. She's passionate about providing the lesbian community with quality entertainment. She's the CEO of a digital distribution company called Tello Films. I think you might be familiar. You've got your subscription already? Yeah, I see you nod your head. Tello Films is the leader in creative original lesbian web content, just for those who may be unfamiliar. She's also the executive producer and distributor of Nikki and Nora, really amazing online content. It's the first unaired network pilot to be re-imaged as a digital series, and we'll talk more with her about that. She's a hands-on producer, storyteller, and she has a heart for what she's doing, and she's here to share with all of us her fantastic projects and what she has in the works and how she created this platform. Please, Satin Lounge, welcome this modernizer. Her name is CHRISTIN MELL. Welcome.
Modernizer. Boy, I love that. That's awesome. I'm going to put that on my business card.
Well, do that. Go ahead. You have completely impressed us all. You're pioneering and creating an amazing platform for lesbian content, and it's so overdue. Thank you so much, CHRISTIN, for doing that.
You know, it doesn't seem like as much of a job when you are so passionate about it.
Yes.
I'm really blessed that I'm able to do something that I love for a community that I love, and you know, have fun doing it and find meaning in it. And I'm just very grateful.
We are grateful also. I met CHRISTIN at the season 2 premiere of Kiss Her, I'm Famous about a week ago. And hopefully by now, most of you have had a chance to see season 2, all 5 episodes. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Kiss Her, I'm Famous is distributed by Tello Films, which, of course, as I mentioned, CHRISTIN is the CEO of. How was the launch for season 2 last night or yesterday?
Oh, it was just fantastic. You know, we're trying something new. Normally at Tello, what we do is we roll one episode out, you know, each week. And Rolla sort of said, you know, looking at Netflix and Orange is the New Black and House of Cards, and was like, let's maybe try a little bit of binge watching and seeing what, you know, how that goes. And so, you know, of course, you know, we're always wanting to try new things at Tello, always wanting to test and innovate and fail and improve. And so, you know, I said, absolutely, Rolla, let's figure out what this looks like. And so, you know, we released episodes 1 through 5. There's 7 episodes total.
Okay.
So 1 through 5 we released on Monday, and we're giving people time to binge watch that. And then Valentine's Day, launching the final 2 episodes.
Oh, wow. So I didn't get a chance to see the last 2 episodes at the premiere, did I?
There's some exciting things that are happening. Yeah. So...
we got to make that happen.
I'm excited about that.
I'm excited for you. Shout out to the writer and director, Rolla Selbach, for amazing content. I have definitely got to see the last 2 episodes. So we have to subscribe, Satin Lounge, and get involved in this amazing platform. This is what I want to know about this platform that you created, the beginning of it, the journey. How did you create this dynamic platform called Tello Films?
Yeah, so, you know, originally we launched right when YouTube was becoming really popular.
Oh, yeah.
And was starting to really, you know, be, you know, with the, you know, hit millions of views and things that were starting to go viral. And we really thought, like, Tello was going to be the YouTube for lesbian content. Like, we, you know, every time you went to YouTube and typed in lesbian, you got 2 chicks kissing in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the kitchen. Yeah. And you couldn't really find, like, sort of like the quality storytelling. And so we thought, well, let's create a platform, open it up to people. We'll create our own content as well to sort of differentiate ourselves from just being like a lesbian YouTube. And, you know, thought that we would suddenly get all these people uploading their projects to us, their fan videos. And, you know, they really didn't do that. And so we continued to do an interview series because that was sort of cost effective and within our budget. And then we would like pull projects over from YouTube onto our site so that we were then aggregating content. And we realized, you know, we're just not going to get the views this is not going to be paid for through, advertising or clicks. We just couldn't get like those massive views in order to sustain that. And really what we found was that our original content was the most popular. So about 3 years ago, we finally just said, we looked at it and we said, you know what? Let's start creating high-quality, original, exclusive content. Let's be a lesbian HBO. Let's not be a lesbian YouTube. Let's be a lesbian HBO.
Wow.
And Nancy Lee Myatt at the time was a friend and had really been wanting to do this, like, all-female Western. And so I called Nancy Lee up. It was our last bit of angel investing. And because we'd been doing this for like 2.5 years. And I said, all right, listen, this is what we're going to do. Here's the plan. We're gonna put stuff behind a paywall. We're gonna have high quality content, and we're gonna make stuff that lesbians want to see, that have them as the center, and that we can support lesbian filmmakers. Started off with Cowgirl Up Season 1, and we've been rolling ever since.
So you're saying that Tello Films creates original content? It creates the content?
So half the projects that are on Tello are either produced directly by us, so directed by me or one of my, Jessica King, who's one of my content chief operating officer, written by Jessica King and Julie Keck. So about half of them on there are in some way directly produced by us. And written by us. And then the other half are sort of like projects like Rolla, where Rolla wrote and produced her stuff, and then we're a distributor. So we're both a production entity and a distribution entity.
So when the distribution part or arm of this project came together, was it because you realized there were more projects out here that needed a platform, or was it, what caused you to open it up?
Well, we'd always been open to supporting other filmmakers.
Yes.
And so when we launched, we actually launched with other people's projects. So, like, we launched with Three-Way Brunch with Bridget.
Right.
And I'm trying to think of the third thing that we launched with. But, 3 projects that had already been out there. And we said, listen, can you pull those off of all the free entities and go ahead and shut your website down, give your projects to us, and we'll distribute them. And as long as it's exclusive, then they receive a large percentage of the net subscription fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an exclusive platform for you, and we'll be able to pretty much everyone get a cut. Everyone get a piece of the pie, but in a very legitimate way. Yeah. Yeah,
and we're very generous. 80% of the net subscription fees are divided amongst the content providers. So they get a large chunk of, and it's divided amongst the views. So whoever has the most, the more views you have, the more money you get paid. So we're also trying to incentivize people to bring people to the site to watch it and provide quality content.
Nice. Did you start out in marketing, or I know you've wanted to be a producer since you picked up your first probably camcorder with VHS tapes. But how did you get into this really clever marketing strategy?
I think it was, I had some discussions with I sat down with Nancy Lee Myatt and her producing partner, Paige. I spoke with, I just kind of talked to filmmakers, Bridget McManus, who again, gave us one of her early projects and just was like, listen, we want to be overly generous because we want to support people and filmmakers, and we had to be in the marketplace because we were essentially saying to someone who wanted to be famous and get views on YouTube, give it to us, and instead of being like getting 10,000 views, you'll get 1,000 views, but you'll make more money.
I see.
And so we had to be overly generous, and so we just sort of talked to filmmakers, and they were, very honest with their feedback. And so, with my web designer at the time, and I am really looking at formulas. What does iTunes do? What does CD Baby do? And figuring out how to be as generous as possible. And really, it was about